Hi, this is Richard Quack here. Welcome to another session of my live video. In today's session, I would like to talk about the topic of network marketing. And the topic is 8 proven steps to achieve network marketing success. If you are in network marketing, I'm sure you are well aware that, at least 95% of the people who are involved are failing, and they are failing miserably. All right, there are reasons for that. Today, I want to talk about the 8 steps that you can do to help you to achieve success in network marketing. But before that, why do people quit? I'm sure you're aware that a lot of people quit in network marketing. All right, so why do people quit? Well, actually, the truth is that it's similar to why 8 out of 10 business fail. All right, in businesses, 8 out of 10 businesses fail. Why? Because most of the time, the people who are involved in the business, they got no alignment to the product or company. That means they don't 100% believe in what they are doing, all right, in terms of the product and in terms of the company, all right. And the other thing is that they don't put in the work that's necessary to make them successful. Most of them are trying without putting in the actual work to make them successful. And the other thing is that, a lot of people outside there, they have the habit of quitting. All right, when they see any sign of defeat, they give up. So that is the reason why a lot of people fail in network marketing. All right, now let's look at a business builder. The business people who are successful, they take determination and drive. All right, they are determined. They have the drive. They have the, focus on what they do. That is what I always talk about. Interest and commitment. People who are not successful, they only have mere interest. That's all. They don't have the commitment. Whereas the leader, the one who are successful, they put in 100% commitment to the business. They do whatever it takes to become successful. That is the reason why they become successful as compared to a lot of people outside there who fail. All right. Now let's go through one by one the 8 steps that I have outlined here that you can achieve network marketing success if you follow these steps. Okay. Number 1. You got to assess the opportunity fully. That means when you take a look at the business opportunity, you got to be 100% committed to it. All right. In terms of the company, you must have belief in the company. And don't forget that, everything, as far as the company is concerned, the company management is very, very important. All right. Everything rise and fall with leadership. I'm sure you're aware of that. All right. Everything rise and fall with leadership. All right. The other thing is that the product as well. You must assess the product. That means you must believe in the product you're promoting. All right. And most of all, if you believe in the product, ask yourself this question: are you using the product yourself? All right. I know a lot of people, they are involved in the business, but they don't even believe in the product because they don't use the product themselves. Okay. You must actually assess the opportunity fully. All right. And then the business opportunity itself. Do you 100% believe in the network marketing business model? All right, do you believe that this business can give you time and financial freedom? All right, or you're just testing out the water. A lot of people, they are just testing out. They are not fully committed to make it happen. All right, so you got to assess the opportunity fully. That means the product and the business opportunity, and also believe in the company. All right. Now, another thing is that who is talking to you? Who are you surrounded with? This is also important. It determines your success. Who are you talking to? Are you talking and surrounding yourself with the right people? Who are the people in the management team that you are involved with, you are communicating with? Also, the team in the leaders in your team as well. All right, who are your upline leaders that you are communicating with? Who are your downline leaders you're communicating with? This is so important because you must be communicating with the right group of people that support you, and together you can become successful. All right, so you shouldn't be wasting your time with people who do not want to be successful. Okay, so that's the first thing. All right, now the second thing is ask yourself, who are you? What sort of person are you? That is very important because your success depends on who you are. All right, whether you are a person who put in the discipline and put in the effort. Do you have discipline in what you do? Not only in network marketing, and in your whole life, all right? Do you have discipline in whatever you do? Because how you do something is how you do everything, right? So basically here, what is the discipline like? And are you putting enough effort to make you a success? All right, and you take massive action. A lot of people, they don't take massive action. They just try it out whether it happens or not. All right, because in their mindset, I'll try it out. If it doesn't work, I can always do another program, or I can go back to work and so on. So basically, you cannot be successful because of who you are. You got to change yourself. You got to be a person of commitment, a person of discipline, and a person who's committed to make it happen. Okay, important. Discipline is also important. Number 3, well, results do not lie. Now, people don't listen to what you say anymore. All right, they want to see the result. What's important? All right, especially when you talk about products. All right, oh, how good is your product? Oh, my product can do this, can do that. But what are the results from taking your product? They're so important. So the result don't lie. All right, so you need to see what is the result like. And also, you talk about, this company is so good and so on. What is the result in your life? All right, are you successful? Important, because you can tell people how good the business is, how good the program is, but if you don't have success, you think people are going to believe you? So you yourself must have the result. That's why it's so important. As a leader, you must have result, because your result will reflect on the company's image, whether it can be done or not. And people outside, especially the prospect, will look at you and see your result. All right, you cannot lie to people. All right, you cannot tell them, but they can see from you what is the result in your life. Have you changed your attitude, your behavior, and your lifestyle as well? All right, so result is a lot. And also the other thing is that, your leadership also, in network marketing, especially for you as a leader, you will have changed tremendously from the day you start, because network marketing is a business about leadership. You develop your leadership. So you've got to show the result that you have improved as a person. You become a better leader. All right. Then people will believe in you. All right. Now, the third thing is, the fourth thing is your relationship skill as well, because communication skill is very important. As I'm sure you heard, Anthony Robbins, who quoted this: the quality of your life is the quality of your communication. So how you communicate with your prospect, how you communicate with the upline leader, with the downline leader is very, very important, because communication skill is so important in anything that you do, not only in network marketing, in any business whatsoever. Okay, so communication is important in terms of your presentation. All right, how you present the business opportunity, the product, how you present. Your communication skill is so important. All right, your follow-up. And what is important, I believe, is asking questions. Okay, how is your skill in asking questions? Because asking questions will give you the right answer about the people. Don't forget, network marketing is a business of solving people's problem. And the only way to solve people's problem is you know what is the problem. And how do you find out the problem is by asking. Okay, so communication is so important. All right. Then the thing is that, number 5 is master your mindset. I always say this, and I believe it's 100% true. Whatever business that you do, you need to have the proper mindset, because without the proper mindset, you will not be successful. Mindset is so important here. All right. Now, when we talk about mindset, one area of it is your emotion. You must be able to control your emotion. All right. I know a lot of people have negative emotion. What are negative emotion? Example are like fear, doubt, insecurities, and so on. So you must be able to master this. Okay, and what you call, and change them to a positive emotion. Positive emotion is what is going to bring you to a success. Positive emotion like, gratitude, okay, excitement, happiness, and so on. Those are positive attitudes. So you master your mindset, master your emotion. That's important. All right. Now you must also have self-awareness. You must have self-discipline. You must discipline yourself. All right. Consciously, you must discipline yourself. If you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, then you've got to discipline yourself to make sure that you do it. All right. And also self-control. You must be able to control yourself. I know in network marketing, sometimes, you need to be in control of yourself, because sometimes you come across nasty prospects, nasty people, and so on. So basically, you must be able to be in control. All right. And you must have belief as well. This is the most important thing, I believe. Belief. If you don't have belief, then where do you go from there? Because if you don't believe in yourself, all right, who's going to believe in you? You got to also believe in the products, the company, and so on, your team as well. So belief is so important as well. So that's mastering the mindset. Okay. Number 6, you must set the foundation. All right. Every building, high-rise building also will only stand if they have a very strong and solid foundation. So when you talk about foundation, let's talk about the education system. All right, when you talk about school, all right, you start with kindergarten, all right, then after that you go to primary, and then you go to secondary school, and later on you go to university or colleges, right? So that is a process of growth, but you must grow. So education is the same thing, all right? So you educate yourself, learn new skill, all right? You got to learn new skill, and what are the skills that are important? I'm sure you know in this current time, social media, internet is so important. You must learn the skill of using social media and using the internet as well. All right, and also there are two more skills that I think is very critical if you want to be successful, not only in network marketing, but in any business. You need to master copywriting. Okay, copywriting also, is so important, because you are going to communicate in terms of text, all right, in terms of sending email or creating your a website or videos. And so copywriting is very important. You got to learn the skill of copywriting. And the other thing that is important is closing skill. Closing skill also involves persuasion skill. All right. So these are the skills that you need. So you got to have a solid foundation if you want to be successful. Okay. Number 7, you got to create consistency in what you do. All right. Consistency is important. You cannot say, I do this for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then after that, you stop doing it or jump to another thing and another thing. You got to have consistency in what you do. Consistency is what creates success. All right. When I talk about consistency, it takes time, bro. Of course, it takes time. And then, you got to show up and take action like a job. All right. If you treat network marketing like a job, you'll be successful, because on a job, you are consistent in what you do most of the time. All right. You show up and perform your task. Isn't it true? When you're on a work, you have to show up every day to perform your work, or else you get fired, right? But in network marketing, one of the a problem with network marketing is, you got no bosses. You are your own boss, because your upline leader is not your boss. So in most cases, you have to be disciplined yourself to be able to treat it like a business, and you are the boss. You know that you are the boss, and you got to do whatever it takes, and on a consistent basis. Okay, show up. All right, learn to work harder on yourself than you do on a job. Isn't it true or not? When you're working for somebody on a job, you work so hard. But in network marketing, it's your own business, and then most people do not work as hard. All right. Now they work 8 hours a day minimum on a job, right? And they're only earning a certain amount of income, right? But they expect to earn more than that on a network marketing business by putting half or just 10% of the effort. It will not happen. You're lying to yourself. It needs effort, especially in the beginning stage. You need to put in a lot of effort in the beginning stage, okay? And the other thing is that, number 8 is so important here. Be accountable. All right, that means you are responsible for your success or for your failure. Be accountable. All right, you got to be responsible. You cannot blame your upline. You cannot blame your downline. You are in charge of your own success in your network marketing business. All right, then you got to do your prospecting, you got to do the presentation, you got to do the follow-up, you need to do the closing, and so on. These are all the skills that you got to take control of, take charge of, because it is your own business, okay? And you got to attend events, all right? If the company have got events or your team have got an event, you got to take part in the event. And also, if you need to make phone calls and so on to follow up, you have to do it. All right, so you got to be accountable. And once in a while, you got to take a reality check on yourself. Sometimes you keep on doing things, you've forgotten about what you have been doing and so on. You might relax. And so you got to sit down and say, I'll take a reality check. What am I doing now? Am I heading forward or I'm going backwards? Okay, because what you do, you have to analyze whether it's helping you to move forward or bringing you backwards. All right, so you got to have a reality check. Because I know sometimes you do the business for so long, you become a routine and you forgot about what you're doing. You're supposed to do certain things, but you are not doing anymore. Because why? In network marketing, a lot of people, they go into what they call management mode. Rather than doing the business on the productive side or building the business, they become manager. They're telling people what to do and so on. That is the danger of it. Okay, so that's all my sharing today. Let me summarize for you. It's 8 proven steps to achieve network marketing success. Okay, what are the steps? Number 1, you got to treat this as a business and assess the opportunity, the product, and look at the business management as well. Okay. Number 2, ask yourself, who are you? What sort of quality are you? Are you a person that, you will sponsor yourself or not? That's the most important thing you got to ask. All right. Number 3, results do not lie. Result terms of the product you're marketing, in terms of yourself, as well, are you moving up rank and so on? That's result. Number 4, your relationship skill, your communication skill is important. Number 5, you got to master your mindset. Number 6, you got to set the foundation strong. That means you got to know what you're doing. All right, learn new skills as well. All right, number 7, create consistency in what you do. That means you must consistent in what you do every single day. You got to do your business with a structure. All right. And number 8, you must be accountable. All right. No blaming people. No blaming other people. You got to blame yourself because you're responsible for your success or your failure. Okay. So that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something. If you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. All right. So I thank you for your time once again that you spend with me here. I'll see you again next week. Okay. So this is Richard Quack here, wishing you good night and goodbye.